What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 National Ideas AI only battle. Everyone seems to be really enjoying it so far, which is really good. We will continue today. We should get to, well, we did 13 turns last episode, so we should hit about turn 343, 44. That means tomorrow, technically, we'll do an info addicts check, assuming it works. We'll hit turn 350. I will shout out anyone who predicted a winner. And then we just, like I said, I will keep going. Don't panic. It's all good. And then we'll have a new one. Probably fairly soon after that. Because like I said, we will drop into the sort of every X amount of turns. Maybe we could go to 400 as is. I guess so. Again, I'll let you decide today. Do you want me to go to 400 showing you everything and then do the highlights? Obviously, there is a point where we will have to stop doing it. But 13 turns an episode is okay. Because that, 50 turns then is maybe 4 days. That's not too bad. But we'll see, and obviously it does depend. There's a lot of units here. It might just stop working fairly soon, I'm going to be honest. But there we go. Poland, once again, retakes this city. Byzantium briefly took it back. But yeah, it's not looking good for Byzantium at the moment. Poland will soon not have many options. They will be left sort of with the choice of Austria or Assyria or Egypt. Those will be their three choices. I guess there is this Papal State city. Well, yeah, they could go for the Papal States too, I guess. So I wouldn't count that out either. But yeah, they will not have many options left once they get rid of Byzantium. We'll see what the other civs do, and obviously we're sort of hoping for a war, I guess, between some others. You know, the main focus is this Poland war at the moment. It would be nice if we got something else. I know Sweden's fighting France, but they're not going to have much luck going forward. Egypt does peace out with Byzantium, which means they will be keeping Adrianople. They snuck in and stole it away. Although Assyria here with a lot of planes and movement, a lot of guided missiles. We'll see. And an atomic bomb there. We'll see if they do anything soon. They've been quiet for a while now. Byzantium also piecing out with Milan, who is just here. Just building themselves a little fortress of units and a warrior. Not sure why that's not been upgraded, but there you go. Fair enough. And a pikeman, to be fair. Poor units. They've got the hard job. But yeah, the rest of the world pretty quiet. It's not liking me moving around right now. That's a bit scary. Here we go. Let's unembargo. Wait, what? Did they actually? No. Okay, there it is. Why have they banned nearly every luxury in the world? Is beyond me. But there you go. I don't. They can do what they want at the end of the day. Oh, Morocco with some boats here in the north. That could definitely pick off a few more Portuguese units, these settlers. France does complete the Manhattan Project. But not looking great at the moment, are they, France? Very scattered. Even Austria is starting to fill up some of these western cities now with units as well as the eastern ones. They still only have one plane, so lack of oil definitely hurting. They do have 3 atomic bombs, which is sort of a bit of a defense, but I think Poland has 4 nuclear missiles, if I'm not mistaken, wherever they are. Oh no, just 4 atomic bombs. Seems like there's been have they removed a load of the resources from this map? Have they just not spawned? Well, I guess a lot of them could be in here, so that might not help. But that's still very biased, right? So, I mean, it doesn't explain someone like Austria not having units, but yeah, I guess a lot of oil and stuff could be here. And usually, of course, you'd have a civ like Russia who's getting double from all their strategic resources, so that makes it even more. So yeah, that probably doesn't help, to be fair. I'll let them off. Let them off this time. Is Poland progressing? They should get Ankara in a few turns, possibly. We'll see how they do. But apart from that, yeah, France has defended themselves. All the Swedish units are gone now. Not really sure how. Oh, I guess they've retreated. Yeah, I'm not really sure how they defended themselves. And the Netherlands also peace out with Byzantium. So that is the end of that one. So yeah, we're waiting for the next big pop-up on our right of a declaration of war. It could be, this is so terrifying, it could be anyone. This is, both of them could just, oh my goodness. I'm very nervous. We may have to switch to the strategic view. I know some people don't like it, but later on it's the only way to make things work sometimes. Just be prepared. Don't want to get anyone's hopes up and then it all just breaks. Caramantes complete the Manhattan Project 1 turn after France. They have a couple of planes, but nothing. They were like one of the first to get planes, so I think that just says they have oil and the others don't. That's what that means. Nothing too big. Turn 333. Nice. Lovely number, isn't it? Just, it's nice when they're all the same. 111, 222, 33, 333. Hopefully we can get to 444 when we get there. Right, Assyria, are you gonna? Oh, they do complete the Sydney Opera House. That got me. I thought we were getting a war then, but they do complete the Sydney Opera House. They are doing a lot of movements, and look, they also have a ton of units. They have tanks. They have the whole lot here. Everything apart from modern armors. Basically, just lacking a giant death robot to sort of, you know, complete the Trinity. That is a lot of planes on the Egypt and Poland borders. That's interesting. And there we go. Ankara does fall to Poland. I'm not sure if Istanbul will be easier or harder because they can't really use boats. But I say that, they only have a Galeas off the coast, so it's not like they were using boats that much anyway. But yeah, and they don't really have planes. That is one of Poland's big weaknesses. Sadly, Austria also, most civs lack planes. Planes are very rare in this unit, which is kind of cool. It probably should be like that, but it can be a bit overpowered if you have a couple. But yeah, it's kind of cool that they're so rare. It adds an interesting dynamic to the whole thing. And oh no, okay, Ankara. Wait, what? Ankara? Oh, I thought this was Ankara. I was getting confused. Obviously, this is, I think, the real life sort of location of Ankara, so maybe that is right. But there you go. Poland losing that, and Spain completes the Manhattan Project, and I believe another city fell. Maybe it just said Spain completed the Manhattan Project. I'm just scouring the map. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think all that happened was Spain completed the Manhattan Project. I'm surprised they're after France, but obviously you can make tech progress towards it and then lose your city, so that's fair enough. Portugal here could be in trouble, losing out to Morocco. Looks like Braga is going to fall as Ankara falls back to Poland. But yeah, looks like Morocco will grab Braga here, and then Portugal will be down to just one city, which is not too good. Not what you need. And Sweden and France, that is over. No one took anything, so that's good. Not great for Sweden, who probably wanted to win, but no mega border gore. I'll live with it. It's all fine. On that front, Sweden gets the peace deal. I don't know what I'd want Sweden to do, to be honest. It's a really tough spot to be in. I guess Scotland, but even Scotland, they're no pushovers. They've had time to build up. They're more than ready to defend their territory. So it's going to be difficult, really. I guess you might have to piggyback on like an Austrian invasion of Scotland or something and try and just steal a few cities away. But it's going to be tough if not. Here we go, and this is the main, well, we've got two front lines. This is actually a really important one. Morocco very close, but here we go. Portugal should respond, but they are running out of units. It's not looking good. It's not looking particularly great for Portugal. Here we go, turn through. It seems to be speeding up. I don't know. I don't know. We're probably going to get further than I said we would. That's all I'm noticing, or maybe the same. I don't know. But either way, it's going at a nice speed, which is good. Here we go, Morocco. Big moment. Come on. Can you do it with this one marine? I don't know how they're bombarding. Oh, there's planes here. Okay, well, they're only fighters. There's a bomber all the way off here, but I mean, they could use that. Surely Spain has got to be thinking about doing something. Like, surely. You can't just sit here with all of this and tease us. Here we go then. Morocco's big turn. They do have a rocket artillery. There it goes. Braga. They probably will lose it again, but for now, Morocco taking that city off of Portugal, meaning Portugal down to 2. They do of course have half of Iceland, so they're not dead yet. But it's looking good. for Morocco here. The problem is they just look very spread thin. I mean, they've lost it back. I'm sure they'll get it again. They do look very, you know, low on units. Everything they've used has been going into the war pretty much immediately for a while now, whereas Spain, yeah, I mean, look at the difference. Empty, full. Oop, we're going on a journey. Okay, thanks game. Why is it making me go up here? Any progress? No, Istanbul is still here. Very awkward to get to location. Keeping Poland at bay. Just about for now. Egypt's now squeezed the unit into the Sahara. Again, just through luck. Don't know how you can get a rocket artillery. Austria also, yeah, look, they filled every tile, so the infantry just spawned on this side. But no settlers, so it's all fine. Braga does fall again to Morocco. 4 units left for Portugal. A couple of mobile SAMs, a bazooka, and some artillery. So there's still a chance they get it back, but it's going to be harder. This city's got more health. Yeah, they miss out. If Morocco could kill probably these 3 units, well, that is it. These are the 3 units that could take it back. The rest are ranged units, so this is a big turn. Turn 339 is the one where they could sort of kill Portugal off, even though they still have a couple of cities left. I mean, there's no way they would get Braga back after this point. Spain, are you gonna take the opportunity? It is now or never. Morocco pieces out with Byzantium. Oh, I keep getting excited. Keep thinking this is it. This is the big war. It's just not happening. I do want to see the info addicts at turn 350. I'm very interested. I know Poland has more troops than Austria. I'm not wishful thinking here. I just know that by eye, that's pretty obvious. But how much is it? Because, you know, 100, 200k is not too bad. But if it's, you know, 500, 600, that's when you start to worry. The mobile SAM did survive, but obviously Morocco killed off the other 2. The other mobile SAM and privateer. So as long as Braga does not fall this turn, which it definitely could, does not though. Look, the mobile SAM actually died attacking. They tried it, they threw everything at it, and that's a bit of a surprise. I didn't think the AI would attack if they knew their unit would die. I thought the AI would be a bit wiser to that, because you can kind of work it out if you look, you know, when you're playing, the thing comes up in the bottom left corner on the unit. You can kind of work out, okay, this is not a good idea. Sometimes it's more fun not to do that. Just, you know, that's what I try. I don't do it because, you know, I'm just trying to make entertaining videos. Sometimes me making a mistake is funny. But you could do that if you're a more high-level player. Poland pieces out with Byzantium without taking Istanbul, so they are now... This is it. All we got left is Morocco v Portugal, so we'll stay focused on this. I'm sure there is other sort of wars. There's the Spain, Caramantes, weird one. Although I think that might have ended now. Also, look at this city. Morocco citadeling away all of its land tiles. That's rough. Okay. See, Austria, in the space of this episode, has filled nearly every tile. So that's still very impressive. Poland hasn't done that thing yet where they get open borders with other countries and fill those countries with units too. Maybe that's a good sign. But yeah, they have also filled almost every tile with a unit. So it is going to be a clash of the titans, I think, between those two, and this is not good. There we go. It was coming. We have crashed. I will reload the autosave and come back. Okay, we're back. I think we might be 1 turn earlier, but most of the stuff seems to have happened the same. Braga still there. So yeah, I think let's not look at Poland, and hopefully it won't happen again. Hopefully it's not recurring error. But if it is, then sadly, obviously, that'll be it. But like I said, I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up earlier in the episode. It happens. There you go, Morocco. Okay, well, maybe a turn. This just happened later, right? We were at 3-3. We might have been on 3-3-9 when it actually broke. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. But who knows? Not much I can do. To be honest, it happens. It's kind of out of my control. The only thing I can really do, if it does keep happening, is if we go strategic view and I just sort of stare in the corner, it sometimes works. And then obviously if I save it and look around, it can be okay. So that's obviously worst sort of case scenario, to try and push it as far as we can. But yeah, not good news. It's Poland's turn now, so hopefully it all works. The worst thing with that one, I mean, it was kind of obvious it froze because one of the things stopped in the middle. But normally the globe, you know, the mouse cursor stops spinning when it's about to crash, and that's how you know it's not the World's Congress. Didn't do that, it kept spinning, but then this one of these bubbles did freeze on the side, so that sort of gave it away, and I couldn't move, obviously didn't help. But yeah, let's just not look at Poland, pretend they're not there. Sorry Poland, nothing personal. I mean, to be honest, it could be, I think Spain could probably crash it too, and could Austria and Assyria. It's not particularly great. Poland, there you go, piecing out with Byzantium. I think we saw that. We did not see Sweden declare war on Scotland, so that's exciting, I guess. I'm not sure these 5 boats, 3 submarines, 2 destroyers have got it quite cut out, especially since Scotland has more than that just sitting here. So Sweden definitely need to commit a little bit more if they're going to be successful here. We will focus on this. It is the only active war technically. Morocco could eventually get this city, but that's going to take a bit longer. So yeah, we'll focus on Scotland and that Morocco-Spain war, I guess, for now. Morocco probably doing something right now because the turn is taking a while. Nope, no peace deal. Okay, and here we go then. Poland, turn 339. We have faith. Also, if we can get past 340, the autosave kicks in again. I just had to rerun the last from 330 to here, so some things may have happened slightly differently. None of the cities seem to be with different owners, so nothing crazy's happened. So that's fine. Don't think any big wars have broken out, so it's all fine. There we go, 340. So if we get through this turn, at least it'll auto-save again. Although I actually saved it on 338 anyway, to be safe. Morocco and France piecing out. That's the end of that one, which is good news for France, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Morocco was leaving France alone, but maybe France could actually trade with someone now. You know, nice thing to think about, I guess, for them. Yeah, not a good start. I was going to say not a good start. Scotland moved all their boats over here, all their submarines, so I'm not really sure what's going on. It looked like everyone had just died, but Scotland's moved over here, and I think some of Sweden's units sort of pulled back a little bit as well. Maybe that was not a planned war, bit on the spot when it broke out. Don't think they were expecting it. Morocco got our hopes up. I thought we were getting a war. How have they done this to us? Morocco v the Netherlands. Not the war we wanted. Hang on a minute. Portugal? What? Portugal declares war on France with the Garamantes and Milan. None of those can really get to France, so it does not matter one bit. I'm really gonna have to focus on Western Europe. Austria is also making me a little nervous. Egypt joins the Netherlands. Joins the war against the Netherlands. Does not join them. I mean, they're okay up in this little corner of the map for now. Sweden doing a little bit of damage here and there. Spain piecing out with the Garamantes. No cities changing hands as we would expect and hope. Not really much that can be done there. Okay, we're actually going to make it through less turns because of this, which just means I think I messed up. Garamantes and Spain. Nope, that one's over already. Okay, how's Portugal looking? Leiria, or however you pronounce this, is under siege, or the beginning of a siege, but it's okay for now. There's not much here. The bomber just died, so that can't do anything. This one can still do some damage. The battleship, this rocket artillery will probably need to come over. But there we go. That will be it for today. Sorry about the crash. Hopefully it is a one-off. But I'm afraid, yeah, once your borders are full of units, that's when the problems emerge. But if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Thank you as well for all the suggestions that I received on yesterday's video. I'm sure one or two of them will become reality probably very soon, so don't worry. I will read them. I'll add them to the list, which is empty, so that's always a good start if you want to see it sooner rather than later. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.